What's up, everybody? All right. I know it probably sounds like I'm in a giant, vast kind of cave. I am almost. I'm in Atlanta in Beth. For those of you who don't know, Beth is my wife. Beth's apartment for the summer. She's directing a movie over the summer. So I'm here, but it's like a big kind of loft, empty. And we're at this place called Ponce City Market. It's pretty cool. Out here is pretty cool. It's like a new development here in Atlanta. Atlanta's super cool, guys. It's super cool. Anyways, we're here. I want to tell you guys that I appreciate all you guys who listened to the podcast this week. It was a very personal one, without a doubt the most personal one that I've done. Your shop is there. What shop? What shop, Jared? It was the most personal one that I've done, for sure. But it was very cathartic for me, and I appreciate those of you who listened and those of you who commented and all that other shit. But one thing I do want to say, which is something that I do talk about when I hop on here, is just something during the day that has irked me just a little bit. I like to talk about my pet peeves. So I'm in the parking lot today. We're trying to get into the Lenox, it was like the Lenox Square Mall or something like that. Mark Ward, you spelled out my name in full letters, thank you. I always rep the Boston hat. So, hey everybody. So, I'm in the parking lot, and I just checked out my arm. I was like, I wonder how my arm looks, and I checked. I'm in the parking lot, and when somebody gets into their car, and you're like, oh, I'll just wait for them to get out. And you got your fucking blinker on behind them, and they just sit, and I don't know if they're texting, or they're fucking diddling themselves, or they're checking to see make sure everything that they got at American Eagle was all in the bag, whatever the fuck it is. They just sit in their car. It drives me fucking crazy. You sit the blinkers on, and then you honk a little bit at them, and they kind of give you like, nah, I'm doing something here. Do it somewhere else. Get the fuck out of that. If the parking lot isn't full, I get it. But when you're in a full parking lot, I can put my arm down, I don't like it. When you're in a full fucking parking lot and somebody's waiting behind you, get the fuck out of the spot. There's no excuses. If you need to do something, do it before you get in your car. You get in your car, you turn that motherfucker on, you back the fuck out of that spot. I don't know. Please tell me you tried on new pants and took pics. I did not do any weird pics today. I'm in a little bit of a rut. If you heard the podcast, you would know. So not so much with the clothes today. But I will next weekend? The weekend after, when I'm in Chicago, and the weekend after that, I'm in St. Louis. So those two places I will be doing plenty of pant trying on. Oh, everybody, Catherine Ross, I'll be in Vegas as soon as they book me. Guys, I will come wherever. As soon as they book me, I'll be there. Don't you worry. You have a question. Is it weird to come to a comedy show alone? No, not weird at all. No, people come alone all the time, Mark. They come alone all the time. Yeah, come. All good. Why do you do it, Lisa? That must not be for me. Syracuse, whenever. They book me. What's up, Buffalo? Oh, yeah, fucking go through all the... You know what else gets me? A little bit. You know what else gets me? Is when you've been waiting in a long line, and then you're like at a grocery store or something. You're waiting in a long line. And this isn't that big of a deal, but I don't know why it bothers me. You're waiting in a long line. They've got like $250 worth of groceries. And then they wait until the total comes up before they get any money or anything out of there. They're scrounging for exact change. I saw somebody try to pay with a check and cash. Slowed it down just a wee bit. Yeah, make a call if you want me to come. Nice hat, thank you. Anna Ferris, I will be in Philly whenever they book me. Yeah, I hope to see. Oh, I will be there. What is that name? Deneen? I like that name. Anyways, Arizona, yeah, guys. So listen, here in Atlanta, I fucking really like this city a lot. I really like a lot, a lot, a lot. I think I would move here. I think I would move here out of, there aren't too many places. I would move back to Boston, although I don't think Beth would do it because of the winters. I would move to Nashville. I would move to Austin. I would move to Atlanta. I don't think I'm sold on living in LA for the rest of my life. I don't think so. You know what I hate? When you're behind someone with one item and the person in front of you has 30 items and doesn't let you go first. Come on, man is right. You know what's funny? Oh, thanks for coming to the show. And is it humid? Yeah, my nuts, I've been sweating. My nuts are like the two old men in the Muppets. They're just in my pants complaining. Rah! Why is it so hot? Rah! Old Muppet nuts. That's what they used to call me. I hope nobody's ever called me Old Muppet Nuts before. That's not a great nickname, by the way, Old Muppet Nuts. It makes it also sound like, who was I talking to the other day? Oh, Adam Ray on here, where he was saying, what if your nuts hatched new penises? Like if your nuts were actually penis eggs. I mean, holy shit. How crazy is that? If your nuts were dick eggs? Because the people have asked me that before. I don't think I'd want more than one dick. It's a burden enough to try to keep that motherfucker happy. But like to try to keep two of those assholes happy, I would have to, first of all, I'd for sure have to learn to masturbate with my left hand, which seems, I don't think I can do it. I've tried it before. It's all herky jerky. It's like a high school hand job. Masturbating with my left hand is like getting a hand job in high school. It's not great. I mean, you finish because it's all that the only option you have, but it's not great. All right, so excuse me. I'm happy here to answer any questions you guys, my poor wife, about which part. I mean, my wife puts up with more shit. Let me just explain to you the stuff that she puts up with. One, I like fucking with people so much that I constantly fuck with her. Like, it's a battle. And I fuck with her so much that now she realizes that if she reacts, that it's even worse for her, right? So like, I mean, forget the normal, like, Dutch ovens. That is a given. Where the first thing we do when we get into bed, hotel or anything, she untucks all the covers. She untucks them all. So just in case I do, she can just give one big leg kick up and just waft it out. Hotel, doesn't matter. There's never a tuck sheet at our place anywhere. But I do little things. Like there's this jacket I got as a gift once. It's terrible. But it's like this neon running jacket or something. I got it from a company. So I hide it. I ball it up. I put it in her pillowcase. I ball it up. I put it in her. I hide it everywhere, in things that she eats, and in things that she tries to put on in her car. And she's like, I fucking hate this jacket. But I do it all the time. Like whenever we go to sleep, right before she's about to fall asleep, sometimes I just have a dirty sock on the side of my bed, and I'll just pick it up and I'll just lay it across her forehead. Why? Because I grew up with 3 older brothers, and that shit makes me happy. You guys are having a conversation. But yes, she's very good to accept me. You love living in Maine. I can't do the winters ever again. My wife is a huge keeper, guys. I mean, not only is she smarter than me, she's here directing a movie. You know, people have asked, and she writes too, people have asked me, do I help her with her scripts? She doesn't need any dick jokes and doesn't like fart jokes. So no, I do not help her with her scripts because that's my wheelhouse. She's smarter than me. She's a better person than I am. And she's way better looking than I am. It's like, when those roofies wear off, I'm in fucking trouble, right? She's going to wake up one day and be like, what the fuck? How did I end up with this dude? And I'm going to be like, hey, babe. Go Red Sox. What's up, South Carolina? I was just talking about South Carolina today. I really like it there. But so this weekend, okay, tomorrow I have to go to a funeral, and then I fly back to LA. And this weekend, my son, Jacob Wolf, gets the bat boy for the Red Sox in Dodger Stadium. All of the games. Are you fucking kidding me? So he's going to be wearing an actual Red Sox uniform this weekend. Like living my... Oh, thank you very much, guys. And Grant, thank you. The podcast for Adam is awesome. Thank you. He's going to be living my dreams. He's going to have a Red Sox uniform on in the fucking dugout, talking to those guys. He's going to be in the clubhouse all 3 games. Just gets to sit in the dugout. Yeah, he's done it before. Have I ever had kidney stones? No. Jesus, no. How do you get those? Yeah, he's done it before. He did it for the Red Sox in Dodger Stadium. He did it for the Cardinals in Dodger Stadium. He did it for the Rockies in Dodger Stadium. And did it for the Diamondbacks in Dodger Stadium. We have a picture of him high-fiving this. He did it for the Cardinals a while ago. We have a picture of him high-fiving Albert Pujols as he walks across the plate. But that was also around the time that Jacob could not stop laughing at the name Albert Pujols. What's up, New Hampshire? I am jealous that he's doing it. The Sox season is what it is. They're not a great team. They have a great lineup. And, they need pitching, just almost like every other team. But in the American League, I guess maybe the Rangers would be the team to beat. But after that, they're all kind of the same. They all have weaknesses, I think he wants to be a better version of you. He already is a better version of me. That's not even a question. But yeah, so that's what's happening. And then to Boston and then Chicago. Fuck yeah, I love going to Chicago to perform. And St. Louis I've never been to. I've been to St. Louis, but not to perform. So I'm going to the Helium there, the new Helium. Really excited. Do I think John Farrell needs to go? I don't know. It's so easy for me to say. Do you know what I mean? It's so easy for me to say because I have no idea what it takes to be a manager or a coach or any of that shit. And I think it's easy to blame it on them. But I think at the end of the day, do I question a little bit how he uses his bullpen? Sure. But they need some pitching. Generally teams with the best players win. And their pitching is, What's up, London? Go Yankees. What? When am I in Chicago? 10th, 11th, 12th. ComedianJoshWolf.com for everything. And I'm doing another Good Call podcast. The reason I did this Facebook Live today is because I won't be Facebook Living the Good Call podcast tonight because Adam is in LA and I'm in Atlanta. So, and all right, guys, I'm here for like 2 more seconds. Anybody, I've been sending positive vibes. Yeah, all better. Not all better, but trying to think of the positive of my friend, He was such a positive guy that I think the funeral will end up, the service itself will obviously be brutal. And I don't think I've really come to grips with it. I think I will when I get there, but I think after the funeral it'll be a celebration because he was such an overwhelmingly positive, good energy. I can't imagine the stories will do anything but put people in a good mood. So it'll be good for everybody who knew him to be there together. It'll be really cathartic. I am not stunned by the amount of people who are attending this funeral. It's pretty crazy. So, have I been to the UK? I have not. Would love to. Would love to. All right. I got a couple minutes for some questions, and then I'm going to go work the fuck out. I'm in the middle of a 4,500 squat challenge, which is rough. My legs is they're killing me. There are parts of my ass that are sore that I didn't know could get sore. Not my asshole, you sick fucks, just the actual squishy ass part. Sore all over. Rough. My cat just locked herself in the car. How can I get her out? How did your cat lock the doors? That would be my first question. Locked all of the doors? I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't have cats. How many squats have I done so far? Great question. I've done 790. Ugh. In 12 days. Today will be 13. I'm going to try to do another 100 today. It's been rough. But, you know, you do them some with weights, some without. It's just a repetition. And I'm seeing if it does anything. We'll see. Keys are in it. She stepped on the lock button. Oh, boy. When I open that door, I would get rid of that cat. That'd be the next thing I do. Have I included Kegels? Yeah, from my dick hole. It's a tiny little Kegel from my dick hole. A lot of squats to go, dude. Fuck, I know, Greg. I know. Am I a fan of Temple of Dog? So fucking excited they're touring. Hell yes, I'm going. I should dress up silly and then video my squats and then put them in fast mode on video. Well, if I knew how to put things on fast mode in video, I guess I would. My quads are fucking killing me. All right, guys. This has been fun. As usual. Always good to connect with you guys. And thanks, everybody, for the good vibes. And thanks, everybody, for sending positive. Positive is what is going to make this world get better, guys. Just remember that. I've been trying to post a positive news story every day on Twitter. Can't be bombarded with negative all the time. You can't be. It changes the way you think. It changes the way you feel. You gotta always add some positive. Just remember that people are doing good things out there. People are doing good things for each other. It should inspire you to hold the door, to say thank you, to say please. The more that happens, guys, I'm just telling you, the more you do for other people, the more they'll do for other people. And so on, and so on, and so on. Do I ever get hit on at the gym? Yes. Yes, I do. Strength in numbers is right. Here's the problem. The problem is most people are talk, right? And they go on Twitter. I wish we'd call it Quitter because I'm fucking done with that thing. They go on Twitter to complain about people being negative. But how many people go out and say thank you and open doors for people? How many people tip that waiter that extra $2? Not a big deal for you, $2. But it changes the tip percentage from 18 to 25. And in the waiter's head, that is a huge fucking deal. How many people do little things that aren't big for you, but big for somebody else? Man, if you went through your phone, and everybody's got probably hundreds of numbers on there. 100 at least, right? It's just numbers you pick up over the years. And you do 5 a day and send out a text or an email to 5 different people a day. Hey, man, just thinking about you. Hey, just thinking about you. Hope you're good. When other people know that you're thinking about them, it makes them feel good. Smiles, thank yous. All right, let's do it. Fuck it. You tipped 10 on 20 today at lunch. Jerry, you made somebody's fucking week. That's crazy. You can make someone's week by spending $10. It's really easy, guys. It's just that we're so conditioned right now, if something bothers us, just to go on Twitter and be like, no, well, fuck that. Whenever something bothers you, instead of sending out more negative, go send something positive. For every negative, counterbalance that shit with something good. We can fucking do it. It's the little things that matter, Lauren. You're right. But we can fucking do it, everybody. Don't underestimate the power of fun in your life. Do not forget to have fun. I say this to people all the time. You get one ride. You only get one ride. So I don't know what you're waiting for. You wait until you're 70? You get one fucking ride. Okay? Enjoy your ride. Hey, by the way, this goes to parents too. Parents, super important that your kids see you living a life. Super important that your kids see you enjoying yourself. Why? Because that way, a couple things. It's important that they know that they are not the center of everybody's universe, that you also have a life, that you lead and live. And yes, you love them. And yes, they're the most important things in the world to you. But yes, sometimes not everything's about them. Very important for them to know. But also, you want them to know when they get older and they have kids, don't you want them to also live their lives? Don't you want your kids to live their lives? They're going to learn that from you. Tip $35 for our companion waitress on wife's birthday for taking care of us. Fuck yeah. Wicked smart. Guys, yes, straight from the book, Parents That Lose Themselves After Having Kids. Thanks for plugging my book, Ashley. It's called It Takes Balls, Dating Single Moms and Other Confessions from an Unprepared Single Dad. It's on Amazon. Go ahead, check it out. It's a quick read. It's kind of fun. You know what dawns on me? Every time I say I'm about to go on Facebook Live, I'm on for another like 10 minutes. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but I have a little bit of ADD. Just a smidge. You should start some sort of positivity pay it forward challenge. I would like it. No more 8th place ribbons. I agree with that, although I don't know what that has to do with what I was talking about. All right. Yeah? You know what? That's what we're going to do with this shit. Let's forget about, we're going to vote who we're going to vote for. I truly believe, by the way, they could have the election tomorrow. Nobody's changing their fucking minds. Everybody at this point, it should be pretty fucking clear. If Trump hasn't said anything to make you change your mind about Trump, I can't imagine he's going to say anything worse. I can't. So you're going to vote for Trump. And if the things that Hillary said and done hasn't changed the fact that you're not going to vote for Trump and you're going to vote for Hillary, I don't think anything she says or does is going to change your mind either. So let's vote tomorrow. Let's get this shit out of the fucking way. And guys, let's go back to being Americans, all of us together. Guys. Oh, Chris, I'm in LA performing all the time. Yes, kids are at the center of the planet. Let them see they're not always going to win at everything. Very important. Very important. Guys, if you want to vote for me, I would run for president. Do they drug test? I have a feeling they drug test. If they drug test, we get some problems. I'm not going to lie to you. Because I'm going to have to smoke weed. That's just like, I don't think that I would be able to do it. You're undecided, Adam? Really? Adam's undecided about what you want to, really? Do I have any ideas about who's going to win the election? I am fucking frightened. This is the first year I can remember being frightened. Am I going out tonight? No, I got an early flight to Texas tomorrow morning. You know, Tommy Bun Segura is not a terrible idea. And the first thing we would do is we would legalize weed. And I think we would have one long weekend a month. I think one Monday off a month is good for everybody's heart and soul. Do you know what I mean? If you knew, because how much do you love that fucking long weekend? If you knew how you had a long weekend once a month, how great would that be? Pretty good. I have a lot of ideas, but I don't think I'm qualified to be president. Do I think Barack doesn't smoke? I don't know if he smokes as president. We'll see. All right, guys. Love you. Please also cancel daylight savings. Yeah, I never quite understood that one. I don't, but I mean, I wouldn't cancel it. I don't understand it, but I don't know why it's so terrible about it. Yeah, long weekend, right? I think once a year, everybody should put helmets on, and we should have like once a year, you should have a one-day pass to like what are those called, where you get to drive around and crash into each other? But not bumper cars, but like demolition derby. Just to get a little road rage out. I think there should be one road rage day, but in a demolition derby. And you can only do like 15 miles an hour, but you can just run into some fucking people. I get some good ideas. No DLS. No daylight savings in Hawaii. Okay. Yeah, a daylight savings is not a huge thing for me, but good luck getting the cat out of the car. All right, everybody. I'm on my way. I think I'm going to go to the gym and destroy my legs. Chicago, come see me, you motherfuckers. I think it's Zany's downtown Thursday the 10th. I think it's St. Charles Friday the 11th, and I think it's Rosemont Saturday the 12th, I think. or the Saturday the 13th. I don't know, whatever that weekend is. And then the following weekend in Helium in St. Louis. Come out wherever you are. You may be in LA, but looking for headlining. Right. Got it. All right. I'll be doing lots of squats for everybody. What am I doing in Texas tomorrow? Tanya, I have to go to a funeral. Was just in NYC, but I will be trying on some pants next week in Chicago, everybody. So make sure you go snap my Snapchat and check that out. And that's it, Walter. Did you hear my story on my podcast with Jessimae Peluso about singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game at the Cubs game? Where I may or may not have not thought I was going to be singing it, so I took a couple of drugs, and the song was not great. Listen to the story. It's a good one. Oh, Ashley, you saw me at Gotham. Can't wait for the next show. Thank you. All right, everybody. Hey, and if you have seen, I'll get back to the close try on snaps. If you have seen me live, feel free to tell some motherfuckers about it if you had a good time. That would make me feel good. That would make me feel really good. Okay, everybody. Peace and love. Hey, do something good for somebody today. Whether it's somebody you know or somebody you don't know. One positive thing a day. 10 minutes later, still at it. I know, Casey, I can't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. I'm stopping right now. Later.